So basically what we did, we have created one machine by name delivery controller, and we have joined that machine into our domain. Now simply log into this machine with domain user account. So I simply logged in, and now from Citrix we have got one single package which is known as Citrix Virtual Apps and Desktop ISO files. So I'm going to mount that ISO file on this machine to install all the required Citrix software. So click on this. Open the file explorer, this PC. Here, this is the ISO media from Citrix. Simply right click on install or run a program. Click yes. So in Citrix, you can configure any server to publish application or application and desktop both, right? So we have to learn both the things, how to publish application and desktop, right? Both the things. So we will go with the second one. But in case if you have to configure any server to deliver applications only, you can do that. Okay. You can go with the first option, but we will learn both the things. So we will go with the second option. Click on start. Now what we have to do, we have to configure this server as a delivery controller. So simply click on this one. Okay, simply accept the license. If you want to read the terms and condition, you can read, but we are not going to waste the time. Simply click on next. Okay, so delivery controller, it is a core component for your data center. Along with delivery controller, we will install the studio. Why? Because it is a graphic user interface to manage the data center, right? Along with studio, we will configure director on the same machine and license server on the same machine only. But in production, you will find different server for director, okay, and license server. But somehow we have to manage the hardware resources as well, right, for learning purpose. So I'm going to deploy all like along with studio, director, and license on the same machine. Okay, click on next. Okay, along with the core components, we need some database to store the logs or records, right? So in this package only, you will get SQL Server. So we are going to deploy SQL Server as well, along with Windows Remote Assistant tool. And what is that tool? It is used by the Citrix director whenever you have to shadow any end user session. You're already working on director, right?
Yes, exactly.
So sometimes you have to shadow the end user session, right? You will get one option
Yeah.
over there, right?
Yes.
So that shadow feature is uh, the with the help of this feature only. Okay, remote assistant, Windows remote assistant tools. Okay,
So just a minute, just install Microsoft SQL Server 2019. This is the database server.
yeah, it's a database server.
So in production, it is going to be a different machine.
Yeah, in production you will find a SQL server as a different machine. Okay,
Okay.
simply click on next. Okay, at least 5 GB of RAM, but we have already given 6 GB, right? So I understand. There is a warning. Okay, during the installation, these port numbers will be opened, right? So very important port number for director 80443, for delivery controller 8089443, and for license server 27,000 port number is very important. Okay, I will share one document with you and in that document you will get all the port numbers. Okay,
Okay,
click
sir.
on next. So here is a summary what we have selected. Okay, the installation directory, the prerequisites which will be going to install before the core components, and these are the core components. Into the feature, we have selected Windows Remote Assistant tool, and these are the port numbers which will be opened during the installation. Simply click on install, and that will be very boring actually. Why? Because it will take more than 30 minutes to complete the installation. Why? Because we are installing so many things on a single machine. Okay,
Okay.
so no worries. What is your like you told me like today is the working day for you, right?
Yeah, sir. Here we have working days from Sunday to Thursday. Our weekends is Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah, but today, for God's sake, thank you so much that we don't have much calls in
Mhm.
the morning. It's one or two. I can manage.
Okay. So it is installing quickly. So it will take time in that SQL installation only. And apart from that, Maruti Rao. Maruti, you there?
Yeah, my son, yes.
Okay, so that installation is going on actually. So we have to wait, right? In between, if you have any
Yeah, my
doubt, if
installation.
you got stuck anywhere, please let me know. I will guide you. You are accessing, you are connected to this lab, right?
Yes, I created a domain delivery controller and I'm creating that site now.
Mm-hmm.
So in between that connection name and network name, I'm facing it.
So connection name, you should, you can give anything, like, but it should
Any
be
name we keep.
identical. Okay.
Okay,
And site name, you can give any name.
okay,
Okay, but it should be identical. Like you should be able to identify like this site name is pointing to this office or whatever it is, right?
ah,
Also, you can give your name as well. No one will
okay, okay.
restrict you, right? But everything
No,
should be
in your
identical.
lab you have same setup, so I like to give same like that.
Yes, yes. Or also you can follow my videos, na? Like in
Yeah, yeah.
recording, everything is there, right?
Yes,
So as I can see, you have created this machine, right?
yes.
Okay. Why it is opened?
Here network name I have to give this.
Okay, let me do it for you.
No, hypervisor connection name also Gen N01 I given.
No worries. What you have given? Let me check.
Yeah, yes. Hypervisor HYP. Yeah.
Fatima, these are the operations after the installation only, okay? After that installation, now
Okay.
you will also get the same options.
Okay.
What is going on here? Okay, it's still installation is running.
Install it.
And when, like, whenever you have to create that thing, na, like the master image or golden image, Maruti, what you can do, just
Yes.
go to the C drive, not here. Go to the C drive of the server. Okay. Here you
Okay.
will find one folder by name ISO, and you can use this free version Kingsoft Office, or you can install the Google Chrome from here. Okay.
Okay.
You can means copy paste will not work over there. So what you can do, you can open that from a run window. Okay, like /dc/
Oh,
you will get this path ISO. Okay, so from
okay.
here you can copy paste.
Okay.
Again, it will take a while to create a site. Only this portion I hate it actually. It is very lengthy for installation.
Yes.
Yeah, it will easily take like 30 to 40 minutes in installation only. And
Okay.
after that, everything is smooth actually.
Okay.
Just give me a minute, guys. Maruti, what about that girl, Sushma? You only guided her, or who guided her?
No, they didn't message me anything.
Uh,
Afterwards, they told me after some time you'll ask, but they didn't ask.
so she might be connected with Mayur, or maybe.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I already sent her the, la host name, like naming convention. Then after that only she created this host name.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see. I will correct it. Okay, so Fatima, this is the first site that we have created for Maruti. And in production, you might have seen this console somewhere, right? Machine catalogs, delivery groups, right?
Yes.
So this is a console actually. So basically, when it comes to the machine catalog, so machine catalog is nothing. It is just a collection of the physical or the virtual machines. Okay, whatever the virtual machines you will create, each and every machine will get listed here only.
Okay.
With with the help of the delivery groups, what we can do, we can restrict any user or group to the specific virtual machine or the desktop or the application. Okay, we
Okay.
cannot publish each and everything to everyone, right? We have to restrict.
Yes.
Like finance applications will be with the finance team only, or HR one with the HR team only, right?
According to department wise, we need to
Yes,
keep.
yes. Hmm. So that operations we can control with the help of dev groups. Into the applications, we can create the application. If we have to publish any application, simply click on add application. You can add any application from that specific server, and you can publish the applications to the end user. Into the
Okay.
policies, with the help of the policies, we can restrict end users to copy or paste any data from virtual machine to their devices. Okay, or even we
Okay.
can restrict the network use, means user will not be able to uh, steal any data from virtual machine or any unauthorized kind of operations. We can restrict from the policies. Okay, so that I will let you know in future how to configure the policies, but it is same like a group policies what we have in Windows Server, right? So for an
Okay.
example, like okay, this is the unfiltered policy. So for an example, let me show you guys. If I create a policy, And in that policy, what I need to restrict end user to access the storage. So I can type here like number thousand of options are there, right? So we cannot go with one by one, right? That is very time consuming. So simply type drives. So whatever the options related to hard drive are listed here, right? So like auto connect the client drive means when client is accessing my VDI from the device, personal device or official device, in that case, I do not want like client hard drive should be uh, redirected or connected to my VDI. So simply click on select option and I have to disable this. Okay. After that, end user local drives will not be there. If I want to restrict the printer, like local printer, that is with end user home, I can do this. Disable this. If I have to I have to restrict client fixed drive or USB drive or whatever the drive he is using. I can restrict the use of any drive. User will not be able to insert a pen drive or anything into my VDI. Okay. So these kind of options you will get. Okay. This is just an example. You will get multiple options if you filter here. But
Okay.
it's totally up to the requirement. Okay. So the primary group policy we always configured from Active Directory only. This is a secondary one at VDI level only. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Now coming to the logging part. Okay, before that, let me see if this server is prompting. Okay, it is prompting to restart. Let me close this. Power cut. Okay, let's see. It will not affect my laptop. Yeah, but it will affect my server actually. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, your site configuration has been done. Okay, so that is not an issue. If it's
Yes.
rebooted, and that will be fine. Yeah, it's a rainy season here, no? So that is a general thing actually.
It is.
Okay, my battery one is 96% charge, 22 is 92. Okay. So after login, it will automatically reinitiate the installation. Okay, you have nothing to do. You just have to reboot the machine and it will automatically resume the installation. And that is one time activity only. You do not have to install the servers again and again. But sometimes it's required for load balancing or failover purpose. Sometimes you may have to deploy a new server as per the requirement. So you must know. So it will automatically resume the installation and it will take some time.
You will explaining here how to load balance the DCs, right?
Yes. So we are having multiple delivery controller, like your delivery controller, then this one as well, right? So in future,
Okay.
what I will do, I will add two or three delivery controller in a single site. Okay. Even I am having this delivery controller as well, right? So I will guide you how to manage the failover. Okay.
We have in my production, we have three domain controllers.
Mm-hmm.
No, two domain controllers and three stop fronts.
Yes. That is a general thing actually. More
Mm.
than two should be always there. Okay. Okay, that installation will take time, like it is showing 79 minutes remaining, but it will take somewhere around 30 minutes more. Simply go here. Coming to the logging part. So into the logging, we will get all the logs for the Citrix administrators. Just give me a minute. Hello. हाँ हाँ रुक जा आधा घंटा रुक आ रहा है अभी काम कर रहे हैं कुछ आधा घंटा रुक दे रहा है ठीक आधा घंटा रुक जा हम्म हम फोन कर देंगे ठीक है sorry guys, so into the logging part you will get all the logs like whatever your Citrix engineers are doing. Like right now I'm the only user here, not this is not my username, this is Maruti. Okay, so whatever the operations Maruti is performing, right, the task name, start date, end date, and the status. Okay, so each and every log you will find here only.
Okay.
Okay, like for an example, if you are having 5 or 6 or 10 Citrix engineer, right, so
Yes.
you, some logging should be there, right,
Yes.
to monitor. So this is how it works. Into the administrator part, you will get the list of Citrix administrators, like how many engineers are there. So right now only one engineer is there, but if you have to create another Citrix administrator, you can create from here. From here, you can browse for any user. Like let me add my name. So Mahesh Singh. Click OK. So Mahesh Singh is added now. Now click on next. So now you can select a role for this user. Like if you want this user to manage delivery group only, you can select the role. If you want this user to be a full administrator, you can select that role. If you want this user to be a help desk guy, right? So help desk guy will be able to see the delivery group, and help desk guy will be able to just clean up the running sessions from the director. Okay, so delivery help desk guys will have that access only. Okay, they will go to the director, they can see the end user session. Okay, and they can kill the session if required. Okay, apart from that, help desk guys are not allowed to do any modification into the data center. Now if I select the host administrator, so host administrator will be able to manage the hypervisors only. Okay, whatever the hypervisor vCenter or Gen server or Citrix hypervisor, whatever it is. Machine catalog role, with that role, user will be able to create new machine catalogs only. And all of the options like application delivery group will be grayed out for that user. Okay.
Okay.
And read only administrator is read only. So this is a read only. Now I'm making myself as a read only administrator. Okay. And
Okay.
if you click here, you will see the read only will be able to read the things like storefront, other stuff, right? So let me click on next, finish it. So what I did now, I have created one more administrator with read-only access, right? Now test
Yes.
this. So we can close this studio. I can open studio with a different user. Oh, still on the installation part. Maruti, please try to set up the infra by today if possible. Okay.
Okay.
Why? Because in future we have to move to the cloud as well. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And that lab will be there for you. You can practice anytime, but I want you to create the infra first. Okay.
Okay.
Then only you will be able to practice, right?
Yeah. The delivery controller and the site creation is over.
Mhm.
Now I will set up that storefront and
Okay. Now, as you can
something.
see, I logged into Studio with my user account. That is Mahesh Singh, right? And
Yes.
you can see you do not have access to the machine catalog. I do not have any access. Why? Because I am read-only
Only read
administrator,
only.
right? So if I click on the machine catalog, I can see the machine catalog, but the right-hand options are go away, right? To create a new machine
Yes.
catalog, those options are not visible for me, right?
Yes.
So this is how it works, right?
Okay.
Into the delivery group as well, I will never see any option to create a new delivery group, right? And into the administrator, earlier I created one administrator with that option only, right? This one. But
Yes.
now for me, there is no option available to create new administrator, right? So this is how it works. So after that, whenever you have to perform the activity, now please close the studio and relaunch the studio with your account only, okay? Otherwise, everything will be in read only, okay?
Okay.
So into the hosting part, you will get the list of the hypervisors. Into the licensing part, you will get the license details that I will explain later on. Storefront, you have not configured so far. You will get list of
Yeah. Need to.
storefront as well. And FB publishing, almost end of life now. So do not worry for that part. And into the zones, you will get the graphical location for your data center like UK, Canada, or Australia, whatever the locations. Okay, if you are having multiple data centers. Okay, so that's it. And Fatima, can you hear me? Fatima, you there?
Yes, I'm listening to you, sir.
Okay, so Fatima, actually, this installation will take some time and it is almost
Okay.
done now. From tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
onward, we will configure the server as we configured this machine, right? With
Yeah,
with
the one that I'm having here right now.
sorry,
We will configure the machine same like the one that we configure with the Maruti.
what you are saying?
We configure one machine with the other guy right now, sir, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Same operation we will perform on your machine
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And Maruti, please go with that lab only and try to complete the stuff as soon as possible. Okay.
Okay. I'll complete that.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Guys, bye bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Have a
Okay.
nice day.